What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. Today is Memorial Day. It's not National Barbecue Day, so let's all remember to be grateful for those who fought and died for us and our freedoms. Today, I wanted to talk about silver and also gold. More specifically, I wanted to talk about paying ourselves in the precious metals and what caused me to change the way I thought about stacking back in 2018. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Use promo code AMERICA for a 15% discount until midnight tonight. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. And of course, make sure to go and get your 6 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Refer one friend for a chance to win all the way up to 100 free random stocks. Refer 2 friends by the end of the month, and they're going to give you either a free share of Starbucks, Apple, or Google. Everything will be linked in the description. So today is Monday, May 30th, 2022. The current spot price of silver as I'm filming the video is $22.04. It's down 7 cents today so far, or down 0.32%. A nice red day for the beautiful white metal. Spot price of gold is $1855.90. It's up $1.80, or up 0.1% today so far. A very mild green day for the beautiful yellow metal. And of course, the gold to silver ratio is in the 83 to 84 to 1 range. But of course, that's as I'm filming the video, not as I'm editing, posting, or as you're watching. So head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. All right, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about silver and gold and changing the way you think, or what caused me to change the way I think of the precious metals and the way that I'm stacking and how I go about acquiring more of them as time goes by. Sitting here on screen, have a nice little selection. We have a 10-ounce bull bar. We have a 10-ounce sunshine bar. We have a 1-ounce Westminster bar, which you can't even really see because it's underneath some Roosevelt dimes, some Walking Liberty half dollars, and some Washington quarters. We have a 5-ounce sunshine bar. We have a 5-ounce Aztec calendar round, which you can't even see because it's underneath a little pile of gold. 1/4-ounce Philharmonic, 10th-ounce Philharmonic, 10th-ounce Britannia, Eagle, Maple, and Krugerrand, and also Kookaburra over here. We have a couple of Queen's Beasts, a Yale, and the Greyhound. We have a couple of Creatures of the North, Kraken, Werewolf. Have some miscellaneous coins right here. Maple, Kangaroo, Type 1 Eagle, Type 2 Eagle, and of course, last but certainly not least, little silver American flag bar. One of my favorite pieces of silver, and I would say it's especially appropriate to have on display today. One of my favorite pieces of silver. Want to know why? Because it's 2 of my favorite things in the world in one. Silver and America. Today, I wanted to talk about paying ourselves in silver and what really drew me to this conclusion. Because this is something that I've been saying since 2018, and I remember the first video I ever made about it. It was actually a video that was filmed in this giant storage room of a warehouse that I was working in at the time. I remember I had a little bit of free time, so I pulled out my phone. I hit record, and I filmed the video about what was going on that day. And I had talked about how I had just gotten my paycheck and that I was beginning to understand that I don't even know if I'm being paid to do my job or if I'm being paid to sell my time. That's when I first started thinking about it like that. I was like, man, I don't mind working. I don't mind doing this. I don't mind doing that. But I kind of do mind selling my time. Just because there's nothing on the planet I can do to get that time back. When time is gone, it's gone. And I remember making this video, 2018, on the job. I think I was on my break at the time. And I was talking about how something that I've been doing is paying myself in silver and also in gold. And the reason I was talking about this was because I had just gotten paid in fiat currency, which isn't all that motivating, to be honest with you. I mean, of course, that's the system we use to pay our bills. That's the system we use to buy our food, so on and so forth. But is it a system that's designed to set us as individuals up for success in the long run? Probably not. And the reason I say that is because I don't believe I've ever met anyone in my life I've never read a book about, I've never watched a movie about, I've never heard a story about someone that strived for success, reached their goals, and only had cash and nothing else. Or a majority of what they owned was just simply cash. I've never heard of that before. Every success story has involved a business, stocks, real estate, or the ownership of certain assets, like potentially silver and gold, or getting lucky and winning the lottery. I've never heard of a success story of somebody that just went to work every day and put all of their earnings or whatever was left over of their earnings after paying the bills just in a savings account at the bank and waiting for the rest of their life for some magic to happen. I've never heard of that before. Now, there are a lot of people who leave their cash in a savings account, and there's nothing inherently wrong with that. Well, that's probably debatable. There are a lot of things wrong with that. But if that's what they want to do, that's fine. They just have to understand that it's not really setting them up for success like other avenues can. And one of the avenues I decided to take was with precious metals. Now, I made this decision in late 2017, December of 2017 to be more specific. Spent the first couple of months feeling it out, getting the hang of things, and learning as much as I could. And probably around summer, maybe even fall of 2018, it hadn't even been a full year yet, that's when I started to realize that just by simply stacking the precious metals, I was kind of rewiring my brain to some degree. Because up until that point, I was of the fiat mindset. You want to know why? Because that's all I knew. I wasn't taught that there was another way. 12 years of public education. The only time I heard about silver and gold was when it came to the periodic table. I learned about them as elements. I didn't learn anything about the gold standard. I didn't learn anything about how many countries out there are still, to this day, present day, hoarding gold. I wasn't taught anything about how silver and gold are real money, original money, have always been seen as money, constitutionally, internationally, and biblically recognized as money. I wasn't taught any of that. I wasn't taught about how more millionaires were created during the Great Depression than at any other point in history. And you want to know why so many millionaires were created during the Great Depression? Well, this isn't the only reason, but one of the reasons, one of the big factors, was a lot of those people were holding on to silver and gold. Granted, they were also holding on to other assets as well. They were buying houses and apartment buildings and businesses, and they were investing a crazy amount of currency into the stock market. And they weren't fearful. When everything came crashing down, you want to know what they did? They bought more. When the housing market takes a hit, they buy more. When silver and gold go down, they buy more. Except with silver and gold, since we're on the topic of changing the way we think and kind of rewiring our brain to a certain extent, is it really a buy? Is it really a purchase? Is it something that we are buying? I think it's disguised as a purchase, but I don't really see it as something that we're buying. I just see it as a conversion. Reason for that is because as soon as I convert my dollars into it, I can go and convert it right back into dollars if that's what I want to do. It's very simple. It's very quick and easy. Very simple process. Far more liquid than a lot of other assets out there. Which is another reason I personally believe that the silver and gold can, in theory, set us up for massive success. Of course, silver and gold shouldn't be the only thing that we're focusing our attention on if we want to maximize our chances of success, but when it comes to the silver and gold, that's just how I viewed it. Or that's how I started to view it back in 2018. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm actually buying silver. All these coins, rounds, and bars, I don't think I really purchased them. All I did was convert my dollars into them because I could just very easily go and convert all of this silver and gold back into dollar bills if that's what I want to do, or if that's what I need to do. God forbid, knock on wood, something goes wrong. So I started to change the way that I was thinking about stacking the silver and gold. And I think that could be beneficial for a lot of people out there, because if you remove the word buy or purchase, see, nobody really likes to buy and purchase things. Well, some people do. But a lot of people view a purchase as a chore. And I never viewed the silver and gold as a chore. I never viewed converting my dollars into it as a chore. But when I started to realize that it wasn't anything that I was purchasing in the first place, it kind of woke me up a little bit more. And then to take it a step further, I realized, like, hey, you know what? Not only am I not buying it, I'm paying myself in it. This isn't money going out. This is money coming in. That's how I started to see it. And I remember making this video in a giant storage room inside of a massive warehouse in 2018. I remember the video. I remember how enthusiastic I was about making the video because I had just come to this conclusion that day. And I was like, it just popped into my head. Like a bell went off. I was like, boom. Gotta film this video. So that's exactly what I did. And ever since then, I've been paying myself in silver and paying myself in gold. If I could, believe me, I would reach out to my manager and say, hey, from here on out, I want to be paid in gold bars and silver coins. Like, believe me, if I could make that happen, I absolutely would. But it is what it is. The way things are going, perfectly fine. I don't mind getting paid in currency because I could just take that currency and do as I please with it. Unfortunately, I don't have ridiculous amounts of currency left over at the end of the month. Uncle Sam takes his cut. The bill collectors take their cut. The grocery store takes their cut. The gas station takes their cut. And whatever's left over at the end of the month, guess what? The local coin shop can feel free to take their cut as well. Because that's what I like to do. Now, I'll just take a trip to the local coin shop about once a month nowadays. Mainly because my main job only pays me once a month. But it's also because of my schedule, how much I have going on right now. Don't have all that much free time. In fact, I've been waking up at 4 in the morning every day, cranking out these videos, just so I can have a shot at freeing up a little bit more time during the day so I can get some other stuff done. But either way, that's what I do. Whatever's left over at the end of the month, I take a portion of it and I make a conversion. I trade some of these for some of this. And that's what I've been doing since December of 2017. And I woke up to the fact that that's what I was doing somewhere in the middle of 2018. And that's how I've seen it ever since. It's not a purchase to me, it's a conversion. It's not currency going out. This is money coming in. I'm paying myself in silver. I'm paying myself in gold. I pay myself in other ways as well, but the focal point of the video is on the precious metals. Paying myself. I believe you can pay yourself in a variety of different things, and to be honest with you, as long as it's not currency, I think it's truly paying yourself. As long as it's not the glorified IOU debt note dollar bills, I believe you're probably paying yourself, or doing yourself a favor, or potentially setting yourself up for success. And that's what I'm driven to do. That's what my goal is. Silver and gold. The mission for me is just to create more stability, financial stability in my life. The precious metals, they offer quite a bit of stability to the portfolio, especially during the rocky times. So I just want to inject that stability with steroids. Even more stability. That's what I'm looking for. And I'll continue to do so. Because unfortunately, my boss, my job, the company I work for, pays me in dollar bills. They purchase my time, and they give me dollar bills in exchange. It's pretty tough to think about once you actually realize that. You're selling your time. It's the one thing on the planet that you can't get back. It's the only thing that's truly fleeting. It's finite. It's gone. I've been saying it since 2013, long before I even made this specific YouTube channel, long before I was stacking silver and gold. I've been saying that you can find a $5 bill on the ground, but you'll never find 5 minutes. You can go and buy a watch, but you can't buy back your time. So you got to be careful with how you spend your time, and you got to be careful with how you allocate your fiat currency. Because the dollar bills, that's just a temporary band-aid on a broken arm when it comes to the financial system, as far as I'm concerned. The dollar bills, very powerful in the short term, but they're losing their power as time goes by. Remember, we can't get our time back, and the dollar bill can't get its purchasing power back. So the dollar bill, it's a really powerful tool in the short term, and you can do a lot of things with it right now. You can buy a lot of stuff with the dollar bill. Sure, inflation is pretty intense at the moment, but the dollar bill can still get you a lot of stuff if you really think about it. You can do a lot of things with the dollar bill. Not as much as you used to, but guess what? A whole lot more than you will be able to do 10 years from now. Think of it like that. Make the most of your dollar bills right now. Do what you can with what you have where you are. And see if you can figure out a way to maximize value. See if you can find a way to squeeze every drop of value out of each individual dollar bill. And this can be in a variety of different things. You can use your dollar bills to just go and have a good time. You can go on a vacation if that's what you want to do. I personally, I don't know if I've ever even been on vacation. I'm not interested in vacation, so that's just not what I do. You might be interested in vacation, so maybe that's what it is that you do. Maybe it's just going and getting a whole bunch of more silver and gold. Maybe it's investing in the stock market, whether it's saving up and buying a plot of land or a house, like a rental property or something like that. Whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that your goal is, whatever it is that you consider to be the best chance you have at setting yourself up for success, that's what I'm talking about when I say maximizing value or squeezing as much value out of the dollar bill as possible. Because guess what? That value is not always going to be there. That value is already depleting. So make the most of it while you can. At least that's the way I see it. That's the way I do things. I want you guys to head on down in the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. when it comes to stacking the silver and gold, do you see it as a purchase? When you go and get some precious metals, if you go and visit the local coin shop, are you buying silver? Or are you converting your dollars into it? Is it really currency going out the window? Or is it money coming in? Are you paying yourself in silver and gold? Head on down to the comments and let me know. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. T-shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs in a bunch of different designs. A lot of the products are helping us raise some funds and awareness for different charity organizations, by the way. DYDSS store will be linked in the description. Remember, use promo code America for a 15% discount until midnight tonight. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club, which is where I do giveaways every single month, live streams multiple times a week, deal alerts on silver and gold almost every single day. You can watch all of my videos early and commercial free, and every Saturday morning I post a brand new vlog. And there are a ton of other perks as well. VIP Club link in the description. I guarantee you the value exceeds the cost. And of course, last but certainly not least, make sure to go and get your 6 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Normally it's 2 free stocks. They bumped it up to 6 for a limited time only, so capitalize on this while you can. You can deposit any amount, even as little as a penny, and it still works, it still counts, you still get your free stocks. If you refer one friend by June 9th, Webull's going to give you all the way up to 100 free random stocks for the referral. This is part of their advertising budget. Rather than wasting currency on billboards and TV commercials, they reward their users for helping them build their app with them. And of course, if you refer 2 friends by the end of the month, you have about a day and a half left to do this, Webull's going to give you either a free share of Starbucks, Apple, or Google. It's completely random. You get what you get and you don't get upset, but you win no matter what because you're still getting something awesome out of it. Webull link in the description. Time is running out. Don't pass up on an opportunity. If you don't want the stocks, go and get them anyway. They're free. Then just sell them. Congratulations. Now you have the cash to go and get you some silver or even some gold if that's what you want. Webull link in the description. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what are your thoughts on everything shared in today's video? What are your thoughts on the conclusion that I came to back in 2018 regarding changing the way that I was thinking about certain things? Stacking silver and gold had already woken me up to a couple of different things, but I remember that day at work, I started to realize, I was like, you know what, I'm not even buying silver, I'm just converting my dollars into it. And not only that, I'm paying myself in silver and in gold. Do you see it the same way I do? Do you see it in a different way? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.